Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Celia would briefly like to introduce you to Brian Jackson. I've only made this video because he called. It seemed a shame to waste a call recording. Hello, he said. Hi, said Celia. Hi, how are you doing? He asked. I'm fine, thanks. How's your night going? He asked at 10 o'clock in the morning UK time. It's 10 a.m, said Celia. I've just put some washing in the machine. Where are you from? He asked. I live in Durham in England. Okay. Married with kids? I'm a widow, she said, with one adult son. He lives in Sydney in Australia with his girlfriend. He tried calling. Okay, that's cool. Would love knowing you better, if you don't mind. Sorry, said Celia. I was just doing a quick bit of washing up. I'm back again. Can I call? Yes, he said. And so, briefly, he called her. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm good. What are you up to?
I'm talking to you. What are you up to?
Just up talking to you.
Oh, that's good. Well, I'm glad we sorted that one out. So tell me who you are and where you live and what you do.
Okay, I'm Brian.
Sorry, say that again.
I'm Brian.
Well, yes, I can see that. I can read that on the screen.
Yeah.
That's all you've got. You've called me so you can just grunt at me, have you? Or say nothing. So you don't have anything interesting to say. You haven't called me so that we can... No, you haven't. I'm Brian by name, he said, having cut the call. How very rude, said Celia, calling me, telling me nothing, then cutting the call. Goodbye. I'm sorry, he said. Yes, me too. Sorry, you're a grunting idiot. 'Twas the connection. Let me call again, he said. Okay, said Celia. Pardon, he said, when he finally realised what she'd said about him being a grunting idiot. That's what you sounded like, said Celia. You're going to call again and prove me wrong. So he did. Well, he called again. He didn't prove her wrong. Okay, so let's try again, shall we? Tell me about yourself. Who are you? What do you do?
What
Where
do
do
you,
you live?
what do you mean?
What do I mean by tell me about yourself? Tell me where you live.
Colorado Springs.
Sorry, say it again.
Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs. And what do you do in Colorado Springs?
No, I live there with my son.
Okay, so you don't work, you're unemployed.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a thrilling conversation. I'm at a loss to know why you called me. If all you can do is sound so thrilled to talk to me because you don't do any work and you've got nothing to talk about.
Just want to know you better, nothing else.
Well, you won't know me better if you won't even talk to me, will you? So
What do you do?
so you don't work. What do you do when you
I
are
said,
working?
what do you do?
I'm an administrator.
I,
I work in the university here. What do you do when you are working?
I told you I'm self-employed.
No, you didn't tell me you're self-employed. Self-employed is not a job description. It just tells me the basis you work on. What do you do when you have work?
I'm an engineer.
What kind of engineer? Why is this so hard? It's like pulling teeth. It was your idea to call me and have a conversation so we could get to know each other.
Yeah, well, it seems you're kind of fraud.
Yeah, you sound like you're half asleep and drugged up on, well, I won't say it, but you know, the wacky backy. You don't even know what kind of engineer you are, is that what you're saying?
I'm a mechanical engineer.
A mechanical engineer, awesome. And what do you do as a mechanical engineer?
I fix cars and some other plants and diesel engines.
Awesome. Is there anything else
Yeah.
you'd like to tell me? Because it was your idea for us to get to know each other better.
Yeah, what do you do? Like, who do you stay with?
Who do I stay with? What do you mean, who do
Yeah,
I stay with?
I mean your son
I told you
or
my
your
son lives in
kids.
Sydney in Australia.
Okay, that's nice to know.
I know it's thrilling to know. Do you know where Sydney is?
Sydney, Australia. Yeah, I've heard of there, but I've never been there.
All right, okay. And you know where Durham in England is, do you?
Sure, I know.
Awesome. So you kind of realise it would be a bit hard for me to stay with him and be in both places at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to call me back when you're awake? Because I'm really not interested in talking to somebody who's half asleep and sounds as if they've been smoking the wacky backy.
Okay, I'll call you when I'm up fully. Okay.
Yes, when you're up fully and you've not been smoking illegal substances, because it's really not interesting talking to an idiotic kid who has nothing better
No,
to
I
do
don't.
than have stupid
I don't
conversations.
smoke. Do you smoke?
No, I don't smoke, but you do. It's obvious you do. If you're not smoking it, then
I
you've been swallowing it.
I don't.
Well, clearly you do. Just listen to yourself.
I don't smoke. I don't do drugs.
Yeah, well, if you say so. Well, you certainly sound like you're on something. You're barely awake, you can't put a sentence together, and you've got very little idea what you're talking about. Maybe you just are thick and stupid. I mean, that is a possibility.
Oh, but I give you a call when I'm awake fully.
Yeah, that
Alright,
sounds like a
you
really
stay.
good idea. Goodbye. How disrespectful and rude to call me when you can barely string a sentence together, said Celia. I don't want to talk to you again unless you're ready to have a proper conversation. Okay, he said. I'll call you back when I'm up fully. And please, she said, act like a mature adult man, the father of a child, not like a teenage kid who can't be bothered to get out of bed. Apparently that was too much for our man, who then disappeared. And the moral of the story? If you want to try and scam someone, at least wake up first. I hope you enjoyed this short video. If you did, please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again, probably in a longer video.